of the negligence as far as accountability is really put on these BESCOM officials. We are keeping a close eye on this story. But one other story that we are also keeping a close tab on is the one that's coming out of Uttarkashi, where the tunnel collapse is still something that we are looking at, as the 41 labourers, the workers, remain trapped even after 7 days in the Silkyara Tunnel of Uttarkashi. Remember, this collapse happened on Sunday last week. The Border Roads Organisation is building an access road at the top of the hill above the Silkyara Tunnel to initiate a vertical drilling now. That is Plan B that we have seen the Border Road Organisation spring into action for, because they have not been able to reach physically all the trapped labourers who are inside, because the auger machine is leading to further damage, and that's why they have to look at an alternate arrangement. Now, larger diameter pipes have been inserted through the debris to provide enough food and water and other essentials to the trapped workers. In fact, Uttarakhand Chief Minister Mr. Pushkar Singh Dhami and also Union Minister Mr. Nitin Gadkari took stock of the situation earlier today. In the next few minutes, the Minister and the Chief Minister will also go to the deeper end of the tunnel to speak with the labourers. At least that communication chain has been established, and both the Chief Minister and Union Minister Nitin Gadkari would be talking to the trapped labourers. This will be a huge morale booster for them. The review team from Prime Minister's office is also still at the site to oversee the rescue operations along with the local administration, and a 5-plan strategy has been devised to conduct rescue operations. We also have been told of a high-level meeting that was conducted by the state government, and various options were examined based on technical advice. In fact, ONGC, NHI, DCL, THDC and several other authorities have been roped into the action, and the construction wing of the Indian Army is also assisting with the rescue operation.
द्रौपदी का मुकाबला हम सब लोग सब प्रकार के प्रयासों से कर रहे हैं। जो अंदर में जो लोग बैठे हुए हैं, जो अटके हुए हैं, उनके प्रति भारत सरकार को, उत्तराखंड की सरकार को और देश की जनता को उनकी सबकी बहुत चिंता है, और हमारी सर्वोच्च प्राथमिकता है कि किसी भी प्रकार से उनकी जान बचाए, उनको बाहर निकाले। भारत सरकार की अलग अलग एजेंसीज है जिनको जिम्मेदारी दी गई है, टीमों से भी विशेष रूप से यहाँ ध्यान दिया जा रहा है।
अंदर लाइट है, पानी है, 2 किलोमीटर की जगह है। उस 2 किलोमीटर में टनल पूरी हो चुकी थी, मतलब करीब 8.5 मीटर हाइट की स्ट्रक्चर, और जो 4 इंच की पाइपलाइन है उसके थ्रू पहले दिन से लगातार चना मुरमुरा है वो उनसे बात करके ही तय हुआ, क्योंकि ओनली वही चीज़ जा सकती जो पंप की जा सके। तो विटामिन बी, विटामिन सी, उस टाइप की चीज़ जो डॉक्टर्स ने एडवाइस किया, एंटी डिप्रेसेंट्स, और फॉर्चुनेटली उन लोगों के बीच में 2 फोरमैन हैं, एंड ऑल ऑफ देम आर एक्चुअली, क्योंकि काफ़ी दिनों से वो लोग टनल पे काम करते हैं, तो दे आर एक्चुअली सॉर्ट ऑफ, मतलब उन्हें निराशा भाव नहीं है, जो बात होती है रोज। दे आर ऑल्सो लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड, और ये बात सही है, समय लगे बट विल टेक देम।
मेरे पिताजी का नाम गबर सिंह नेगी है, यहाँ के सुपरवाइजर अंदर फोरमैन में काम करते हैं अंदर। यही प्रार्थना की कि वो जल्द से जल्द बाहर आ जाए। लोगों का कहना है कि जब से यहाँ पे मंदिर तोड़ा गया तब से ये सब कुछ हो रहा है। बड़ी बड़ी मशीनें आ रही हैं यहाँ पर, सारी फेल हो जा रही हैं।
Today is day 8 of the rescue operations, and finally it seems like that the entire rescue plan is in full flow. Yesterday the team from PMO that came post which hectic parleys happened, and we saw that a new strategy was built in which it was said that the digging of the tunnel would now, instead of happening from the front side, would happen from all the 5 sides. Now I'll just try and show you in the visuals over here. There is a lot of crowd that has already gathered over here. There are a lot of workers who have now been called in. Heavy duty machinery have also been called in from Dehradun as well, and also from Holland. Some specific heavy machinery has been called in. These machineries are likely to reach over here by evening. So the rescue operations are underway, but yes, the American auger machine that was brought in to drill through the debris, that operation has stopped because it is proving very, very difficult for that machine to actually go through the debris, which is actually very, very loose. And hence, these are new plans have been made in which it is being said that this tunnel would now be dug from 5 sides, and the first person to reach inside would be would make the exit route. Now you can see in the visuals over here, right out of this mountain, we are seeing how clearly things are now falling in place. Hundreds of workers have now gathered over here. They will start drilling from there, and the first exit route that is likely to be drilled is vertical, and post that 2 exit routes would be drilled in horizontally. But yes, the biggest challenge in front of the rescuers at this point in time is that there is a lot of steel that has been used in making this tunnel, and hence cutting through that steel is going to be a very, very uphill task.
Updates coming in thick and fast from Uttarkashi of what is the plan B that the government and the authorities have now sprung into action. We've been told about remotely operated vehicles that will be brought into the Silkyara Tunnel, and how there will be drones that will be sent through the Lifeline pipe. My colleague Anshul has got us all of those latest details. He's with us on the broadcast. Anshul, what more can you tell us about this next plan of action that the authorities have sprung into to reach the labourers as soon as possible?
So yes, the main operation that is underway right now, and the quickest that the rescuers can reach to the workers is through the auger machine, through the drilling process that was ongoing for the past, in fact that was stopped for the past 24 to 36 hours now. Now at this point in time, the structuring of the inside the tunnel is ongoing. Through that structuring, the debris that is all over the place right now, that will be compressed, and then again the drilling process will start. This is again going to take some time, but yes, to reach as soon as possible to reach quickly to the place where the people are, and to establish the first visual contact. What we have been told at this point in time, that the DRDO has also now been roped in. The DRDO team would be reaching here in the evening with all the robotics machines as well. And along with that, what we have been told is that operated vehicle, that is an ROV in form of a micro drone, would be called in, and that drone would be sent in through the Lifeline pipe that has been set up. Remember, at this point in time, there is only one pipe through which all the communication and the food is being given to the workers, but the work on the second Lifeline pipe is going on at this point in time. 42 meters of debris has been dug through, and this Lifeline pipe has gone inside at least 42 meters. So within the next few hours, we can expect that this Lifeline pipe would reach the other end, would reach the workers, and from that drone will be inside. Along with the drone, what we have been told is that fiber cable would also be drilled inside, so that there is a better mode of communication between the workers and the rescue team. But remember, it is going to be a very, very long haul for the people who are stuck inside. If at all this plan to dig through the debris through the auger machine does not become successful, then the alternate plans that are in place right now, this is going to take a very, very long time for those tunnels to be dug in. Because remember, if the drilling happens vertically, then it is at least 88 meters of a mountain that has to be drilled through. If it happens from horizontally, that is from the left side, then it is at least 170 meters of debris needs to be removed, or 170 meters of mountain needs to be dug through. And if at all it happens from the right side horizontally, then 200 meters needs to be dug through, which is going to take a lot of time. So rescue operations are underway, are in full flow at this point in time. But how much time will it take for the first tunnel to reach to the workers? That is still a big question mark, and hence all these preparedness are taking place, so that even if it takes much
Right, so the authority is still figuring out what exactly needs to be done. Vertical drilling is something that they have looked at. 88 meters needs to be drilled down through the mountain, like Anshul is mentioning. But one important update that he's got for us is how these micro drones will be pressed into service, and this would mean that this will be the very first time that any visual contact will be established with the labourers, and that would be something that will be to our advantage to help get out the labourers. Let's take a look at reactions that continue to pour in on this big story that we have our eyes on since last Sunday.
इस मशीन को ऑपरेट आप ही करोगे?
जी।
क्या नाम है इस मशीन का?
सैंडविक 922 है।
और इस मशीन से क्या काम होगा?
यहाँ पे पाइप रोप के लिए आया है।
पहाड़ के ऊपर से?
नहीं नहीं, अंदर से।
अंदर से
जी।
अंदर वाली जो 25 मीटर पाइप डली पड़ी है उसको और आगे बढ़ाने के लिए?
नहीं नहीं नहीं, ये शुरू होगा पहले से, ये उसका ऊपर से ही पाइप रोप होगा और ये सिर्फ मलबा रुकने के लिए।
अच्छा, टनल के अंदर?